Okay, welcome back. And today I've got something in the post from Ireland, from Total Toy Books. And we've got one poster, two books, and one postcard. And I thought it was a set of postcards, but oh well, I'm sure it just means postcard pack. We won't focus on the price or the customs declaration because that will make me realise what the hell am I doing. But no, I'm saving this till probably Boxing Day. After yeah. This is my Christmas present to myself. There's two books in here, a set of postcards, hopefully, and a poster. And that's the Palatoy, My Palatoy Story from Bob Breakin. So yeah, that's my little gift to myself. And yeah, come back on Boxing Day or the day after Boxing Day, whatever that's called. Is that called anything? Probably not. And yeah, you can see me unboxing this. Might have some special guests with me as well. Just covering up my address there. Don't want all my fans rushing around here at the same time. One at a time, you're welcome. But just bring multi-milk biscuit and yeah, I'll make the tea. You bring the biscuit. So yeah, if you want to see that, tune in on the 26th or 7th, one of those days. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a few bits I've picked up today. This cheeky looking girl, I'm guessing, is a weird thing. Maybe I should save this to Boxing Day as well. Maybe I should wrap this up and give it to one of my kids just for a laugh to see what they say. I might do actually. It's so creepy. All it says on the back is Japan. Japan! And it's got soft body, quite hard head, but it's very... I don't know if it is vintage, but it's got that look to it. I thought at first it was a troll. It's a shame it hasn't got its original clothes, but I've got an idea what I might dress this doll in. Yeah, I did have an idea, and now I've just had another idea. The hairstyle's giving me ideas. Maybe you know where I'm going. It'd be better if the hair was red, but it's still creepy as hell, isn't it? Right, so that's the first thing. Picked up in a charity shop today from All Aboard, and I think it was a different shop. They were doing DVDs 3 for £1 or 50p each, so I picked this one up and a couple of others. I'm going to give to the kids. It's What's Inside That Counts. Now, is this the film with the lady with the old... I think it is, isn't it? Sexual awakening like you've never seen before. Find out what happens when Dawn O'Keefe, why she got to be Irish, discovers a set of teeth where you'd least expect in the most shocking and talked about film of the year. Ah, Jesus, what you got going on down there? Sexy, nasty, and bitingly funny. Yeah, I've never seen this, but I've heard about it. Sick, wrong, and highly entertaining. Oh yeah, I might be sticking this on tonight, and I might be doing a Count Wankilla review tomorrow. So I'll let you know what I think of teeth. Picked up a few records. This is just going to be a quick video. Well, it might not be a quick video. I might do a cleaning part. I might do that in part 2. This record here, picked up from the same shop, All Aboard. All Aboard for £3. I don't know if you can see there. And this is by an artist called Foxtrot. Some punts. And the name of the album is Isha Maru, or I Shy Maru. Some Chinese nonsense. But yeah, she's shy. She don't want to look at me. Side A, driven beyond our means, shields, untake me, mountains rose high, gated, brother, colours, patience, shaky hands, heads underwater. And so yeah, it looks like the artist is called Foxtrot. And yeah, I've usually got a good eye for things. I mean, this might be a load of poncy rubbish, but it's 2015, One Little Indian Records, and that's an independent label that Bjork started on. Well, I wouldn't say she started on that label, but her first album was licensed. Her first solo album was licensed to one. What did I say it was called? One Little Indian Records. Oh, it's still sealed. So sealed record. Nice cover art. You can't bloody see it. Oh, there you go. Some sort of collage made out of bottle tops and poetry, flowers and broken shards of memories, and there you go. Come with a nice plastic sleeve. I will look this up on eBay and see what it's going for. If this is a very rare album, I won't be playing it. I'll just be sticking it straight on eBay because I need the money, because I've spent it all on shopping and more tap like this. Now this one, as you can see, they wanted a tenner. They didn't get a tenner. I'm terrible, I know. But, you know, I'll tell you for why I didn't pay a tenner. Look at that artwork though. You got, that is great, isn't it? I'm not even, I can't even remember if the music to this film's any good. And that's Danny Elfman. He's done quite a lot of films. But yeah, look at the artwork on this. Get rid of the glare. So yeah, even if the record doesn't play, at least I can frame it. Expensive bit of artwork, but it's original. I'm guessing it's original. It's got a bit of wear and tear to it. Music composed by Danny Elfman and Steve Bartek. I cannot remember any of the music to this film. It's a good film. It's not one that I watch a lot. I know some people will be like spitting teeth and like, oh, I wish I could find something like that out in the wild. Well, it's not the wild, it's just potluck really, what's out there, isn't it? Hold on, I'm just going to blow my nose. Yeah, I don't know if it's the change in temperature or just dust. But yeah, got a bit of a sniffle going on. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this. Love Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. Gina Davis is good. Alec Baldwin, is that Alec Baldwin? It's one of the Baldwins, isn't it? Yeah, Alec Baldwin. Good film. But yeah, I say they wanted a tenner for it, but when I looked at the record, I saw it was in pretty ropey state, and it had a big old scratch in it here somewhere. Where was it? I mean, that side looks fairly decent. A few hairs and dust. Dust can be cleaned off, and hairs can be cleaned off. A bit of static and a bit of hair. But that, I don't know if you can see that. That can't be cleaned off. It might just be a surface scratch. It might still be playable. It might not. Maybe you can see it better from that angle. There you go. Quite furry, quite quite fluffy, and it looks like it's got some sort of chocolate or some sort of, maybe it's a bit of hash, a bit of hashish. Yeah, I could pull that off and smoke it. Anyway, so yeah, it is original movie soundtrack. Is there any date on here? 1988, David Geffen. So yeah, I mean that Live and Die in LA album I did pay a tenner for, but it was in pristine condition. This I ain't paying tenner. So yeah, he said he'd do it for $6. I just ummed and ahed a little bit more, and he done it for $5. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think that's a fair deal. Fair deals. Fair dues. Fair deals. So what I'm going to do now is, how long's that running for? 10 minutes. I thought I'd do a quick little cleaning video for you. You know, this is how I clean my vinyl. Some people might be going, no, that's not the way you do it. That's not the way you do it. You're supposed to wash it in acetone and do this and do that. But I don't do any of that bullshit. You might have spotted these earlier. That's what I use. I choose a couple of these, and it picks up all the shit, and it literally soak the record with one or two of these. One will do. You know, any stubborn bits you might have to go over again. And you know, if somebody has been had any dodgy chemicals or anything, it will clean it off that. I tried to go with the direction of, you know, the grooves. Don't cross the streams, just try and follow the grooves around. This is not easy with the camera in the bloody way. But yeah, just wet it up like that. And look, that's not really, it's just dust really, there's not too much going on. It's just hair and dust. And anything that's stubborn, maybe just let it soak for a bit. And usually going over it repeatedly will remove anything that's ingrained. Just be careful not to use your nails or anything to scratch the disc. So just wet it up, and then once you are happy that you've got most of it shifted, any grease marks, any big particles, you obviously don't want to be rubbing and then rubbing them into. It looks like there's a bit of a hairy bit there, something. Maybe a bit of paint, or a bit of, maybe this pink stuff is dislodged. Right, let's move the camera there so you can still see what I'm doing. Right, I'm gonna go sometimes even human spit, saliva will break up some of these rough bits. Let's see, what is that? So I'm using the tissue and my nail behind the tissue just to get a bit more. Obviously you don't want to be going crazy. Right, so that'll do for now. Here's my cloth. I've got this mitt, and it's got like a chamois on one side, and you've got polish, and you've got basically dust. I'd use the duster first of all. I'll give that a once over with that. And that pink bit is still not shifting. I have to go in for stage 2. I might just play the record and then I'll just flip it over and use like the chamois side. And as you can see, maybe that's a lot better already compared to that, which, you know, doesn't really show up on camera, but all this stuff here, that ain't going to make your needle very happy. I'm just going to use the same old bit of anti-bac wipe. I've got quite a thick bit of something here. I don't know if that's something deposited on the record right there, Or it's like, oh no, it's just popped off. There you go, isn't it? Focus. There you can see something. So I'm just going to fold that in on itself so I don't scratch it into any other part of the record. Any big lumps like that, you don't want to be dragging them around. So yeah, I'm just going to do that quickly, get rid of that one, use a fresh one, do the same. Let's see where I've got a few greasy finger marks there. I'm going to go backwards and forwards again in the same direction where the grooves are going. Oh, there's another lump or something. It could be skin, it could be drugs, it could be snot. Who knows what it is? Anyway, this video is dragging on a bit. I'm just going to keep working that backwards and forwards. This is not the sort of process you want to rush. I want to just leave it sort of soak that, get a bit of moisture on that and let it sit for a sec. Yeah, I think the rubber off this pink sort of slippy mat, non-slip mat, is transferring onto the disc, which is not ideal. Not really. Yeah, it's mostly dust and hairs on this. There's nothing terrible. Let's see now. Will this pop off? Whatever it is, it's breaking down. It could be even a bit of drink or something, a bit of sugar. It is. I can feel it on my nail. Could even be wax, like from a candle or something like that. Yeah, might be best to heat that up, but then it might spread. But yeah, friction. Yeah, it does seem to be getting smaller. So yeah, hard to know what to do with that one. Maybe a bit of heat, but then you don't want to warp the record. Somebody dropped something on it. Is it wax? It's hard. It's really hard to tell until. It doesn't look like it wants to move. Let's try it the other direction. That might help loosen it up. If at first you don't succeed, back up and try again. Actually, let me get the cloth on here and dry the rest of it off. Don't want to make a long ass vid, but it is already nearly 19 minutes. Anyway, I'll keep working on this, and once I get it to where I want it, I might do another video playing some of it and giving you a listen to it. Maybe I should have done it before and after. Oh well, it's too late now. But yeah, that's my method. How do you do yours? Alright, thanks for watching, and back soon for the finished product, hopefully. Alright, take it easy. Bye bye.